welcome back to another episode of ReviveRev&Ride. Hopefully today we will be getting the BSA BM33 finished off. I was hoping in the last episode to be riding it the following morning, which wasn't the case. I think that was a bit optimistic. There was a couple of jobs my mental checklist just completely forgot about, to be honest. And one more, so since fitting the oil tank, I've come in this morning and there's a tiny little dribble. There's not even a puddle on the bench. So I just need to maybe just give that a little nip up or just, visit it all together, to be honest. Yeah, a bit annoying. So yeah, I've got that one little job. The one I did forget about was the gearbox casing. Now I'm going to try and do this in situ. I might have to take it off. If I do, it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit annoying. But I'm going to try and do it in situ. And the little job I sort of remembered was the brake light switch. So bolts on through this hole here, connects up to the back brake. Is the switch here. I've got it all ready to go. It just needs sort of bolting on and wiring up. So that's, again, not a massive job, but it's still a job to do. But hopefully, if I get that all done this morning, it is 5:30, by the way. Yeah, I can get it all sorted and rumble on down to work today. Exciting times. First job done, a nice easy one. Tighten up the banjo bolt. Just give it a little nip, to be honest. Nothing too crazy. Stop the banjo actually spinning and hitting the exhaust. I stuck my spanner in there. You can see the dent at left. Nice soft grip. Obviously, like I said, I didn't want the banjo spinning as I tightened it anymore, so hopefully that's problem resolved. Worst case scenario is it will do for the test run, and after the first sort of run out, I'm going to change the oil anyway. It's been sitting around for a long time. It has got fresh oil in it, but it's going to clear out any shit and biscuits, basically. So I can revisit that. I don't really want to drop the oil again. If I'm being honest, it's a bit of a waste. But yeah, I think that is first job ticked off. Next one, the nosy neighbour, gearbox. Okay, I'll put you on a time lapse for this one. But yeah, I'll give you a quick brief description. So I'm going to take this brass cover off, basically drill out the left-hand screw. Might do the right-hand one at the same time, just so I can have matching bolts in there. Drill it out, put a helicoil, get it all good, ready for a new bolt. Get that nice and tight. Gearbox drilled out. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's drilled out. New thread put in. New helicoil. Give it a new lease of life. Not as much access through this hole as I'd like. Obviously, you got the clutch arm there, but I think I managed to do it good enough and save any swarf going into the gearbox. And the little pin off the back of the helicoil, that was one of my big worries. That went a bit sideways at one point, if I could focus, but I managed to get that out without it falling in the gearbox, which is all good. So I'm going to get the cover back on and just check the oil level, which I think is all right. And next job done. One more job missing. This was the chain guard, which I forgot to mention. I got a standoff spacer, an M10 threaded male to female standoff spacer, which has worked absolutely perfectly. So yeah, very happy with the way that's come out. Very solid, looks good, looks sleek, fits the bill. So yeah, another job done. Okay, the final job, squeeze on round, is the brake light switch. So you've got to mount it up here. Very rudimentary sort of, nothing special about it. Mount it up here, connects to the brake pedal. Wire coming in, wire coming out. Hook it up to the back light here. Jobs are good. And all right, I might. It's getting a bit late in the morning now, and time is running out. So yeah, I've got to. I might just sort of bodge it up just to get it going today, and then revisit it later, just to make her a bit more. Yeah, a bit more how I want to, sort of thing, a bit more fitting. Okay, I'll get a time lapse on for you guys. So, final job done. Excuse the chaos, I'm going to have to revisit this later, because yeah, that is horrendous, to be honest. But yeah, very temporary job just to get her working as such. The only thing left to do now is the rod between the brake pedal just here to the switch. Unfortunately, I've searched around, as always, cannot find what I'm looking for, but I know I've got the perfect thing at work. So yeah, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and roll around the corner. Only 5 minutes sort of thing, so that's not the end of the world. Yeah, get that plumbed in, and yeah, she's away sort of thing. So yeah, I'll revisit this later, get that all tidied up. But yeah, we've done the reviving, come for the rev and riding. Here we go, guys. It's about 5:45 on a Sunday morning. Taking her out on the Maiden test voyage, get a bit of footage for you guys. I am sure she's going to throw up a few issues. Can't wait to see what they are, but it's nothing to, well, nothing that's not going to be expected, I think. But yeah, out in the actual sort of daylight, I think she is looking absolutely gorgeous. Got the camera rigged up. Let's go riding. few miles. She's ticking over lovely. She's running beautifully. A couple of little issues. I see there's a lot of oil spatter back there. Well, I presume it's coming out of the gearbox if I'm being honest. Give us that down for a minute. Got a little bit of drippings down here. Looks like oil. This side. Looks like maybe a bit of oil on the primary casing. A little bit of fuel around the stopcock, so that might just need a little bit of attention. But, oh, a little bit of oil sitting on top of the magnet. There's a bit of oil coming out of this thing. But, to be honest, I'm not displeased. If we look close, it looks instantly like it's coming out of this oil pickup point. So maybe pull that apart. Washers don't look great. Doesn't even look like there's a washer on the back, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so you can see it. You'll just notice it's working its way down the barrel. Drippy, drippy. Oh, what a good time. There we go, guys. That sort of concludes the initial ride of her. I think it went well. A bit more oil splatter down the mudguard. Thank God that's not on the rear wheel, or the tyre, sorry. Had a bit of a funny one, so I pushed her a bit harder on the way back, just bedding her in. Nothing too crazy. Got her up to about 55, clicking on to 60. And she was right up there, and then suddenly, boom, she just died. And a lot of backfiring, a lot of popping, a lot of farting. Felt like fuel starvation, because well, the speed dropped quite quickly down to 30, just down the cone, and all that good stuff. But then as soon as it got to sort of like 30 miles an hour, like the fuel had got back into the carb, wow, blam, she started running again. So I just sort of, I was only around the corner from it, so I just coasted her in, just want to give her a quick once over. Like I say, a bit more oil to be expected. Clutch cable has got a lot more play in it now, so I'm just going to see if I can give that a quick adjust just to get her home. But yeah, no, certainly threw up a few issues, but like I say, nothing to be expected. She's a 70-year-old bike, hasn't been on the road for I think best part of 30 years, so yeah, there's always going to be a trial and tribulation, as it were. But yeah, very happy, very happy. So yeah, I'm going to get her back to the workshop and pick it up from there.